Hi guys.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to our channel.
If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do.
Right there.
It is National Foster Care Awareness Month.
All month.
And today is Foster Care Friday. Every Friday this month we are going to be sharing some kind of information about the foster care system. We've now been in the foster care system for almost 3 years. We've had 10 kids come to our home, so we kind of know the ins and outs. We don't know everything, but we know it's just enough.
We know a good amount.
Right. So today's topic we're going to be talking about is how you can support the foster care community without being a foster parent.
What?
Yeah.
You can support?
You can support.
Without being a foster parent?
Yeah. And some people don't know where to start. So I have compiled a list of 10 things that you can do to help the foster care community.
Number one.
Number one.
You can provide respite.
Yes.
You know what that means?
What does it mean, babe, to be
do you know what
a respite provider?
Because anytime I tell my friends or, coworkers, whoever, yeah, respite, because, whatever. Like, what does that mean? Mm-hmm. Respite means you're a licensed individual.
Licensed family. Or
there
individual. Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
Licensed person.
There's the word. That can keep a foster child for longer than 72 hours.
Yes. Yes. And respite can care for a child between 1 and 14 days. After that, it is a placement. So that's why you have to be a fully certified foster parent, because you are taking care of these kids for longer than a 72-hour weekend time frame.
Yes.
So you can be licensed and you can just provide weekends for a family. You can provide 4 or 5 days when a family goes on vacation. Just have a room available in your home if you are able to, so you know you're not taking anything long term.
That's it.
You'll know everything is less than 2 weeks.
There you go. So what's the difference between a licensed foster parent and a licensed respite caregiver?
A foster caregiver can take care of a child for longer than 2 weeks. You just choose which one that you want to do.
There you go.
Right. So that brings us to number 2. You can be a babysitter. So the difference between a respite provider and a babysitter is that a respite, of course, you're licensed. You can go longer than 72 hours. A babysitter is 72 hours or less.
That's right.
So a long weekend.
Do I have to be licensed for that?
You do not.
Oh. So
to be a babysitter, you just have to be CPR certified, background checked, and there are a couple certifications that you have to do. I know for our agency, you have to be SIDS, Safe Sleep Certified, medication, how to administer medication, even if you're not. And the last one is, what is it? SIDS, Safe Sleep, trauma informed.
There you go.
So, and then you also have to know that it is no discipline. So, gentle parenting, redirecting, no corporal punishment, things like that. But that is it to be a babysitter.
So can a babysitter provide respite?
For less than 72 hours.
Oh, okay. There you
Yes.
go.
Chris is really clarifying this for you guys.
There is. Well, people want to know, if I don't want to go through the whole licensing process, what can I do to help out? Babysit. Less than 72 hours. You don't have to be fully certified as a foster parent. You can provide babysitting.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that helps?
So much. If you ask a foster family what they wish they had, it's a babysitter.
Absolutely.
We have currently my parents.
That's it.
And they live far away, so we can't just go out on a date night. Like, we have to schedule it, and it's really hard to have them come all the way out here. And so we would love for someone to get certified to babysit for us for like 4 hours a night.
What's great, if this is something that you're wanting to do, we're spending a lot of time on this, but this is the big thing that you can help out with.
Yes.
Doing that and getting background checked and certified, or first aid certified, and CPR certified, all that stuff. Having that, just giving that to your community, or posting that on different, foster care sites or whatever it is a huge help.
Yes. Y'all have no idea. That is a huge thing that you can do.
I can't call little Susie down the street and say, hey, come watch my kids for a couple hours.
We would have to have Susie do a lot of things.
Absolutely. Susie be busy.
Yes. All right, now if you have extra time, you can't provide respite care, but you want to have a voice for these kids, you can be a CASA worker. What does CASA mean, babe?
Court-appointed social advocate.
Yes. So CASA workers are amazing. I have had a CASA worker my age, and I have had CASA workers grandma's age.
There you go.
And basically, you come check on the kids, you ask me how they're doing, you talk to them one-on-one, And you are that child's voice in court. So when they go to court every couple of months, you get to stand up and represent that child. Yep. It is an amazing thing that you can do. You get to visit with foster families once a week, twice a week. You can even pick up the kids if they're 5 years and older and like take them out to McDonald's, come over, hang out. I've had some paint nails, all kinds of things. It is a great way to help foster families or the community in general. You're a big voice. So you're standing up there with CPS and ad litem, and you're speaking for these children. Yes. So it's an important role.
It is a very important role, and one of those that I will 100% be doing when I retire from my job, or when I win the lottery or something like that, and then I just need to do something. But it's one of those rewarding jobs that, you know, there's such an impact in the kids' lives by just being there. Like Cindy said, being their voice. That is what you do.
Yeah. And you get to enjoy the fun part of them being a kid. Like you get to come over. Although it's hard to hear the stories, you get to spend time with them, and that's really good.
That's right.
All right, number 4, you can mentor a foster child. This is really important now for the older kids. So you know those programs, Big Brother, Big Sister, you can do that if you have time. If you're a college student, you can mentor some foster kids. If you're an adult and you have time, you can mentor kids who are aging out of the system, like helping them learn how to get a job, do a resume, things like that. Just mentoring that community.
Absolutely.
I'm saying older kids because they are the ones who are needing those mentors the most.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, number 5.
Donate clothing to foster families or foster closets.
Yes.
So yes, that is a big thing. Not just clothing too, but like
donating
toys.
in general.
Diapers, wipes.
Toiletries.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much stuff. I mean, if your kid uses it, foster kids are going to use it too. That's how it works.
And you can just do a quick Google search, foster closets, foster child donation, and it'll show up. Also, something I want to bring on this is donate your time. So if you know how to cut hair, line up some foster kids. If you know how to take pictures, contact some foster families. They would love pictures.
Absolutely.
Seniors, foster children that are seniors and need senior pictures done, donate your time.
That's right.
For you, you know, putting 2 hours in and not having to have this child pay is an amazing thing.
Absolutely.
So if you have a skill, put that time into them.
Absolutely. Yes. The foster closets are huge. I know we lean on those too when we get new placements.
Yes.
That's one of the first calls we make once the kids are settled in the house is, hey, I have this child, girl, you know, 3 years old.
This.
Yeah, I need this and that.
Yeah.
And they will have it ready to go for you, you know, late at night, early in the morning, you pick it up, and it's just having the supplies there and ready.
And everything.
Yeah, it just makes it so much easier on the foster parents. So,
so please donate to foster closets.
If you have stuff just laying around, you know, we're starting summertime, so all those winter clothes, get rid of them. Go through the old summer stuff from last year.
Costumes.
Get rid of them. Yeah, absolutely. Any good working toys, things like that. You know, kids aren't using them, donate to a foster closet. Kids will love to have some new stuff. So.
Yes. All right, number 6, I have become trauma informed. So this just means be aware of what a child could be going through.
Yes.
Be aware of the trauma that even an infant can have and a teenager can have, and be there in ways that you think you might be able to help.
Absolutely.
One-on-one time, talking, helping with play therapy, things like that. Just be informed of what's going on, and we can advocate for these kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like you said, trauma informed, just be aware of your surroundings. Every child comes from a different background, and you can't approach every child the same. So if you're coming over to visit another foster family or hang out with them, just be aware. You know?
And teach your kids to also be aware of those things.
Absolutely.
Their sensitive words and things like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Alrighty.
Support a foster family by making dinner. What else you put on there?
Like giving them gift cards, grocery gift cards. Making dinner is huge. If you're on a Tuesday night, you know you're making spaghetti, double it up. And bring one to a foster family.
Yes.
That'd be a great one.
That's huge. I know when we got our first couple placements, we had that a lot.
Yes.
It was
Someone did a meal train for us.
Yeah, a meal train for us, which was really cool because one, it was our first placement, and we got 1 and 2 back to back, you know, within 24 hours.
Yes.
So it was a big learning curve, you know, how to balance time and all that stuff to it. So if you know people who are first-time parent or foster parents, you know, have that meal train going, help them out, see what you can do, you know, if it's your time or meals or even gift cards to Walmart or Target so they can run off and get a pack of diapers or whatever they need to get. Like, it's just nice to have. It's really really nice to have. It doesn't go unnoticed.
No.
For sure.
And in other ways to support like a foster family, if you know one specifically, don't pressure them to answer questions for you. Yeah. Just support them. Pay attention to the ages of the kids in their homes. If you see I got a 4-year-old and you're like, oh, I have this bike laying around. Just support them in that way. Like, hey, I picked this up for you. Yeah. Like those little things matter.
It takes a village.
Yes.
It takes a village. That is 100% the truth with it. So.
Yes. All right. Number 8 is to support the youth that's aging out of foster care. I kind of said this in donating.
Or mentoring too.
Yeah, but supporting them because they are always forgotten. So a child in foster care is only in foster care till they're 18, and then they are just aged out. They're just pushed into this world.
Correct.
And like most of us, our parents at 18 still guided us. Sometimes that does not happen.
Yep.
So they are a lost cause, and it is so sad to hear those things. So if you have time to support those youth, you know how to sign up for school. You can add those. You can help with that. Get in contact with the college campus. They know who the foster children are who are aging out. Contact agencies in your area and see how you can support them.
If you're a business owner or a manager or something like that, and you're looking for help, or you have a trade you can teach, connect with your foster agencies locally and just see what kind of like internship program or skills class or something like that you can help out, because I mean once they turn 18 it literally is there's the door.
Sometimes there's no housing for them,
exactly,
a car for them. So just supporting them in even those ways, giving them advice on how to do things would be a wonderful service.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've already kind of spoke on number 9, but I was saying advocate for them. That's all of this in general. By being a positive impact on the foster care community, you are advocating for them, correcting people when they call them, these are just foster kids. Correct them and say, no, they're just children in the foster care system. Absolutely. By speaking positively about them. Absolutely. They are still children who need to be loved and deserve to be loved. So advocate for those things. And then last thing that you can do is
help with holidays.
Yes. So a lot of these things fall in the same genre, but I think a lot of people forget the holidays because they just think like, oh, these foster parents have it, which we do, but it's so nice to have help.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
We try to make holidays even more special, especially with the foster kids, doing, more things, and celebrating more. I mean, Halloween, we go to 15 different events, there's not just one night, We have 3 different costume changes, but, Christmas, it's going to all the different things. They have as many gifts under the tree as, our bio kids do and things like that. Like, you just make every holiday special. And if you can help with that,
and sometimes it's not financially.
Correct.
Although Christmas gifts are always welcome and agencies are always looking, CPS and agencies are always looking for that, you can help in other ways.
Absolutely.
Churches do food drives for foster kids, coat drives. You can, take pictures, like I said, just help in any way during the holidays to make it special for all of these kiddos. And foster families bio kids. It is all of us. It takes a village for us to support this whole community.
Yeah. Everyone always asks, how can I help?
Yeah.
There's 10 things there that you can do to help out your foster community. If you know somebody that's in the foster care system, if you know a family that's fostering, simply just, what can I do to help you?
What can I do to help
And if they say nothing, cook them a meal.
Yeah.
Bring them a gift card for something. Just any.
They're not going to turn it away.
That's right. Any little gesture is going to help tremendously.
Yes,
so
it will.
You can do it.
Yes.
You can do it.
And we thank you guys for watching this video, because that means you are interested in helping a foster family, helping the foster care community, and we are here for that.
Absolutely.
If you guys have any more questions about any of these, you can message me over on Instagram. I'm always happy to answer all of the foster care questions. But other than that, follow us on all of our social media at Them Hoffers.
That's right.
And
subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Please subscribe.
Like the video. Comment down below. If we said or if we didn't say something, you'd be like, oh, we can do that.
Please add.
Put it down there too. I know everybody reads the comments in this on the YouTubes. Everybody reads my little blurb on there that I put in there too. So please,
Please add, because I just kind of wrote these down as to what was in my mind. I would love to hear some other options and let everybody know below.
We're fortunate for our platform, for what we have to help our agency so much through people like you watching the videos, TikTok, all that stuff. So be the help that your community needs.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great night or day or whatever time it is.
Whatever time it is. Bye, guys.